Welcome back, everybody. Dren608 plays. We're playing Panzercorps 2. I'm trying to take Moscow on all the secondary objectives, and I've only got one turn guaranteed of fair here, so I have to make most of my bombers here. Claims I'll take that out for the loss of this. So I'm thinking I'm going to shoot his anti-aircraft gun up. It doesn't seem like anybody can hurt that thing. I mean, even my artillery doesn't do anything to it. Infantry does a little bit of damage to it, but not enough. I have to kill his infantry here. So I have the flame tank go take on his infantry. It's a 4F. Would not do anything to him. This thing's got a... I only do 1 damage to that? Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, Mr. Bomber. You only do 1 damage to it. Oh my lord! I've got nothing that can hurt it. Oh, he does 4 damage to it. Okay. So I guess the infantry is the one that has to take out this artillery piece. And now I should be able to have a tank go finish him. Right? And I have an overrun, but I have no movement points left. He can move up here. Oh, these tanks have got to get out of the way. But I don't have any movement points left. Dang it. He can't get far enough to do anything. Alright, Flame Tank did his thing. Infantry, move up here. You... take that airfield. I would do nothing. Nothing does anything. This is like This is like Gibraltar. It's like Gibraltar. Nothing hurts it. Even my anti-tank gun doesn't hurt it. My anti-tank gun now can get to there. Still won't do anything to it. Took a major hit there. And he's not allowed to move anymore. Can my artillery end that tank? Nope. Dang it! Can the fighter end that tank? Nope. My bomber? I need to end that tank. I need to get that T-34. I know! Just want to blow that thing up. Then I'll fly away. You can't move anymore. Can't do anything there. Can't do anything there. Can't do anything there. I can't do much of anything. Fly out here and see what's out here, I guess. Right? God, there's a fort there and a T-50. Okay. That's not good. Well, I do two damage to this KV-2, so I might as well do what I can. How am I? I'm a 4F. I don't do anything to anybody. What are you? 3J. You're in the wrong place. 1. Man, I don't do anything to anybody. This bomber. Let's work on the KV-2. Fighters. Do damage to an infantry. You do a damage to an infantry. What are you? 4F. I work on infantry and just replenish my... Well, if I go here, I get an overrun. What is this? It's another KV-1. I can actually get a damage on him. I didn't get a damage on him. He runs away. Man, I can't do anything to him. This car's got to get the hell out of the way. He's just getting the help kicked out of him. Let's just go run up there. My infantry's not doing well here. Well, supposedly I can end him. Okay, that's something. My infantry can't do anything to him, so I'm going to take replacements on both of these infantry for my turn 20. Says I can do 5 to the anti-aircraft gun. Says I end the anti-aircraft gun. So I can go ahead and take that. Anti-tank gun in there. Guess I have to take regular replacements on Fallschirmers, get them up to speed. You don't do anything to him. But you might draw an attack by moving there. I do one. Start chipping away at it. I need to go take out that fort probably too. There's nothing to hide behind up here. I take a damage to do a suppression on a KV-1. I do absolutely nothing to that KV-2. So maybe if I do a suppression... 2! Liar! Lies! Lies, it lies, it lies! Okay, move him up 1. Move him up 1. I don't know how to do this. Take out this thing. And I still need to get this airfield, and I need to take this. I need infantry to take that, so this is going to be my infantry here. And you're going to have to go help. I don't know. Alright, that's my turn 20. If you like what you see, hit the thumbs up button. You really like to see, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the notify bell. Be notified to upload videos and scheduled streams. I don't know what's going on here. I'm not doing real well. I guess I get to counter. Alright, so it's snowing. I don't get any airplane moves, so that's fine. Go up 1 and shoot that. That thing's nasty. I only do 1 damage at a time. Urban legend, that's nice. I don't care. I want to do damage to this thing. do any damage. Flame tank doesn't do anything. Panzer4 doesn't do anything. Panzer4 needs to go find infantry or something. Well, I could... Does he do anything? Doesn't do anything. Alright, I need infantry to get working on this thing. There's an anti-aircraft gun out here somewhere. Right? Get my infantry. He moves one space. Ah, there he is. I get an overrun. Okay, there's nothing in that airfield, so I can take that airfield. Alright, you are way down. I'm going to waste some placements on you. You just take damage from that. Let's just move up here and see if there's infantry out here. No. You just... Well, you'll do 1 damage to him. Not taking any damage yourself. Infantry... You would do no damage. You would just take damage. I don't think I need to take that fort anymore. There's no airplanes, so just up the road as fast as you can go. Same thing with you. It says I do 2 damage. It says I do 3 damage. It's lying. Actually, I took it out. Yay. Alright, we can move up the road here to here. Oh, ambushed. Forgot he had a tank out here. It's a KV-1. I can't do anything to his KV-1. Does 1. Or I can do 1 to him. KV-2. Oh, come on. Give me a break, game. Just get you filled up. I need to send an infantry up the road here. I have to send some artillery up there too, probably. Did I move everybody? I didn't finish moving the car. The car can move again. So should it move out here? I'm just going to move there so I'm helping next time on this thing here. I can't move my aircraft, so I don't care. I think I moved everybody, did everything I could do. So now he gets to do his turn. His turn 21. I don't know if I said it or not, but if you like what you see, hit the thumbs up button. Really hit the subscribe button and hit the notify bell. Okay, turn 22. Artillery. You need to move up the road. Can you... Actually, can you go here? I only do 1 damage. I don't do any damage with this tank. These tanks do no damage. Just gonna move up the arc, move up there. I've got fair weather here. Where's my bomber? I gotta get rid of these tanks. Why won't these tanks die? How did I miss? Tanks are all missing. Claims I do too. Where's my bomber? Claims I do too. And then he can just fly away. Alright, what are you? You're a 3. Take that. You're a 4. Let's move you up here. He's claiming I'm taking 3 a shot, but it's lying to me. Take that and move up here. Alright, I'm going to go all the way out. Do I have any? The only thing I have left is this here strong point behind me. I don't have any Soviet flags behind me. I gotta take that. That's a main objective. I've got to get to that now. Alright, so I don't have anything hanging out here. I gotta take this and this. Okay. And this is going to be a nightmare, because this is a T-50. So he's going to be hard to dig out of there. So I need to find... Where's my other artillery unit? Where's my other fracking artillery unit? Where are you? You're there. Alright, can't move up too, so... Well, if I move up there... Move him up there. Can't move up anymore. Could move that tank up, but I don't think I want to do that. Not yet. Flame tanks are always good against cities. I have infantry that needs to get up the road as fast as it can. Infantry that needs to get up the road as fast as it can. Infantry that needs to get up the road as fast as it can. Fighters, can they do anything to these guys? Doesn't look like it. Can't even suppress one? I can suppress one there. And it'll just make me feel better. And this fighter we will transfer to here. This anti-tank gun. How far can you get? Just get up the road. Got to get everybody up the road at this point. Just got to get up the road as fast as we can, because we got to take this stuff out. We only got 3 turns, and I don't have a lot of time left. He can't stay there because that's an anti-tank gun. Alright. Okay, there we go. Okay. And we are in snow, so nobody's gonna fly. I don't do anything. This claims I'll do 1 to each of those. Alright. Well, let's pound that. He's gonna move there because that gives him better shots. And he moved out, so my infantry's gonna move in. Yeah, I know. Now I gotta try and figure out a way to take this one. doesn't do anything. I need my artillery. It's got to move up once. You got to move up to here. You've got to move up and pound on that. Takes away some of his entrenchments. And he retreated. So I'll take it with a Panzer Grenadier. Shoot the fort. Flame tank. Can't reach. I don't have enough legs. Oh, he's got legs. Go get that airfield. Alright, and then we'll work on... what here? Work on this guy? Why does he keep getting to retreat? Okay, I took him out. Infantry is just going to move up here to try and make it harder for him to do anything. And we're going to move the pioneers back here to get them safe. Anti-tank gun's going to go in there and hit this fort for 3. Hit the fort for 1, just because I can. Probably shouldn't have done that, I just lost a guy. And infantry, keep moving up the road. In case he's gonna counterattack yet. Might still have another counterattack, I don't know. Okay. The only thing he's got left is a fort and a fort. I've taken all the other objectives. And it's only turn 23. So let's see if he gets to do anything. Why is it not over? But I've done everything I need to do. You tell me I have to take the fort too? Is the fort a secondary objective as well? I'm so confused. I've taken everything. Do I have a parachutist here? There's a parachutist. Alright, well, let's go hit the tank. Parachutist can hit here. Artillery, move up. A Panzer Grenadier that can move 1 and suppress him. Encircle him and hit him for 1. Hit him for 3. And he gets to run away. And he gets to run away. Quit running away from me. Bastard. Is it cloudy? It's cloudy. Where's my bombers? Can you reach up that far? Can't reach up that far. Well, let's transfer you to this airfield. Can I end you? According to this, I can't end you. According to this, I can't end him. I've held everything. What's going on? Is it because I didn't kill this fort? Oh, game. That's ridiculous. I've taken all the objectives. It should end. Oh, I had to get rid of all his ground troops, not his fort. But it did. I went all the time to turn 25, so I didn't get any bonuses. So we did with it. I thought just taking the objectives would have been enough, but I had to eliminate all his ground forces too. I didn't realize that. I have 1782 right now. All right, let's go on to the next mission. I have found that even when you succeed and do everything they ask you to do, it doesn't make any difference on the next mission. It doesn't make a bloody bit of difference. They get everything that they're supposed to have.
In spite of your efforts against the enemy at Moscow, it appears the Soviet will to resist is far from beaten. I am as surprised as you are, but there is little use in hypothesizing. Once again, it's time to act. The Soviet winter counter-offensive has forced us to yield ground across many fronts. But I'm sending you and your men to the most critical hotspot, Kharkov. Last year's victory here is a hair's breadth from being undone, and that is unacceptable.
Defend victory hexes, then capture all
Our garrison
victories.
forces have so far contained the Soviets, but enemy forces here are clearly gearing up for new offensives both south of Kharkov and also north of the city. Deploy your army quickly. Blunt these thrusts before they can encircle Kharkov, and then counterattack fiercely.
Jeez, oh Pete. So I have to have a tank farm in here. Tank farm out here, probably. Look at all this. Good lord. Oh, I got another guy that gives me 0 slots, so I can get somebody for free out there. That's good. Alright. See, I still only have 1782, and I have all these losses that I have to replace. So I can't buy anything. They give you nothing for doing your job. They give you nothing. I've succeeded in every scenario, and in several of them I've finished early, which gives me some extra influence. Or prestige, I guess is what it's called. But it doesn't do anything. It doesn't change the Soviet dispositions. My victories mean nothing. They still have everything that they start with. They don't. There's no reduction in forces. I mean, I'm pretty sure I have a history major, and I'm pretty sure if the Germans had done what I just did and totally wiped out Moscow like that, there would not be a Soviet will to continue. Stalin would not have been in power to the summer of 42. He would have been replaced by Stavka, and Stavka would worked something out with the Germans to stop the offensive, or they would have defended further back. They would not be marching an offensive in 1942. They wouldn't have the materials or the will. It's just, this is historically inaccurate in that all the successes I've had to this point have not meant a bloody thing. I have, with the exception of Moscow, I've done all the Eastern Front ones with turns to spare, and I've wiped everything out. And I didn't realize I needed to take all the armies out up there, otherwise I would have moved a little differently with my infantry, so I could have gotten that done a turn early. But you don't get any bonuses for achieving... I mean, they said, you're going to make a decisive victory if you take all the secondary objectives. I did that. I didn't see any bonuses. I had 1782 at the end of the last game. I didn't get anything coming into here. 6 months worth of time, and I didn't get anything. And I'm probably going to have to replace everything with just green replacements, which I'm going to lose all these stars that I've been working on. Which is, I'm sorry, that's ridiculous. Because, like, this guy, that's 102. He's 80. It's 84. 252. He's not going to get replaced. So I'm beside myself in that the game does not seem to reward you for doing well. There's nothing. I mean, all his forces are here. He hasn't lost anything. He's already got tank army here. He's already got a BT-7 right in my face. And I can't put a tank army in the right places out here. He's going to surround Kharkov. I can't stop him. So, that's my rant. I don't believe this. The game is not... I mean, it's just giving you the same puzzles, whether you do well or not. Doesn't really matter. You get a little bit of prestige, but I can't replace all this stuff. By the time I get done replacing with this, I have 7 extra slots. I won't have any way of putting anybody in any slots. It's just... My first pioneers, they're going to be ridiculously expensive. 165. So, yeah, I'm not real happy with the campaigning thing. You would think that if you continually succeed, you should get more and more prestige because you haven't failed yet. And also, if you fail in a mission, the campaign is over. There's no, oops, you made a mistake, now you have to live with your minuses. It's like, no, we're just not going to let you continue the campaign. That, I think, is a mistake as well. So the campaign interface, not so good. I'm not real happy with the way they implemented that. It makes no sense. It makes no difference if you're successful or not. You're going to lose. That's all there is to it. These guys are going to go here. I mean, these are the objectives I can see that I have to take. But then he's still got armies all back here that are just going to come rolling forward. He's probably got a whole army sitting right in here that I can't touch. So I have to take 1, 2, after I stop him, if I stop him, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here to the south. I have a German enclave down here. How do I have Germans down there? Oh, good lord. There's no objectives out here, so these are not 100% crucial. But I mean, I've got a German thing here. But I don't see a supply depot there, so I don't think I'm in supply unless I go off the edge of the board. So this is kind of weird. I have to think about how I'm going to deal with this. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Doesn't look like I have any forts, so my Fallschirmers here, wherever they are. There's my fall shimmers? They both at the top? Yeah, these guys are probably going to get downgraded. Because they cost 160, so I might turn them back into just regular old infantry. Because infantry has more ammo. And otherwise they're the same. Well, I have a lesser initiative, so maybe I won't. I don't know. Let's cancel that. Anyway, I was hoping to be able to, you know, have like 2,000 points here, and I could put a bunch of my guys in half tracks. But I'm not going to even have enough left over to do replacements after they do their initial attacks. They're just going to slaughter me. So, yeah, I'm not real happy. Got an airbase here. Airbase here, so I'll have to put a bomber in each one of those places. Probably a fighter in each place and a fighter up here. So, I mean, there's no way. There's no way in God's green earth that you're gonna succeed at these things because they don't give you anything to go and work with. So, I guess you're not supposed to succeed at this game. You're supposed to play them scenario at a time instead of in the campaign, because the campaign just doesn't matter if I'm successful. It just keeps throwing the same BS at me. I get no advantages. And the time lapse, that's the other thing. There's been 6 months in between here. These guys would have been replaced, if with nothing else, with green recruits for free. I shouldn't have to pay for green recruits. That was the other thing I didn't like about the campaign. It'd be 6 months. There was one that was like from Poland to Norway. It was a whole year, and they didn't replace any of my troops. I had to pay for everything. So their campaigning logic doesn't make sense to me. I mean, I would agree you have to pay for your elites, but green, you shouldn't be paying anything for green replacements. They should just be available based on, you know, so many green replacements based on time-wise. The other thing is I keep getting these extra forces like these guys, but I don't get any auxiliary replacement points. Which they said something in the manual that you'll get auxiliary replacement points, but I don't have anything. So I don't understand. I've got all these idiots down here. They're just going to get destroyed because I'm not going to spend any of my points on them. I've got an aircraft down here. So I have to put a tactical bomber and a fighter here, a tactical bomber and a fighter here. And I guess maybe my last fighter up here, or maybe I'll put it in the middle. Where are all his airfields? He's got an airfield here. There's one airfield, one way back there. It's probably this airfield. I don't see any airfields towards the front. He's got an airfield here. I don't have an airfield down here. So his planes are going to come from here and here. Oh, and here. He's going to have his aircraft here. So I'm definitely going to have a fighter and a bomber here. Fighter and a bomber here. Maybe 2 fighters up here, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how you do this and make this work. Does look like there's rivers that I need to ford to get where I need to go. So maybe that's what I'm supposed to do, is put like a bridging pioneer and a couple infantry down here and we just wander up behind them. I don't know. I don't see how I can do this. The campaign game is becoming very, very trying. Alright, I've babbled long enough. I'm at 40 minutes, so we're going to call it here. We will save this here. Dren608 plays. Because I think that losing Moscow would have, it would do two things. It would demoralize the Soviets, but it also would cut their main rail hub in central Russia. They wouldn't be able to shift troops around. And you're telling me they just took it back? I don't know. Something seems off here. As far as how they're trying to balance the campaign game, I'm not getting any extras out of this. Which, you know, if you succeed in everything, they're like, oh, you get bonus prestige for doing it early. It's like, well, if you were playing this on hard or whatever, you'd barely be able to succeed at these. So I'm kind of iffy on the campaign game. The mechanics, the individual scenarios, they look really neat. I think it would be fun to play this in like multiplayer with people playing both sides. I think there's a mod or something out there for that. Oh no, there's a multiplayer game, so you could pull it up in multiplayer, either hot seat or online or whatever. I think that would be very enjoyable. But other than that, I don't particularly like the way they're running the campaign. It just seems to me that no matter how well I succeed at anything, all I get is a few extra prestige points out of it, and that's not enough. There should be some more material things, like I did not only my main objective in Moscow, but I did the secondary as well before the end of the thing. And he said, that's a decisive victory. Decisive victory, I didn't see any bonus prestige out of that I could tell. So, you know, huh? I'm not sure. So, I'm going to go back and load up, like, save turn 25 right before the end there. And see if I got like 1,000 prestige out of it or something. I'm not sure what I got at the end of turn 25. So, all right. Well, if you'd like to see it, the thumbs up button. You really like to see, go ahead and subscribe, hit the notify bell. Be notified when I upload videos or schedule streams. Now I've got to stop a counterattack and then counterattack myself. And you know, if I win this one at Kharkov, the next thing's going to be choose between Stalingrad or the Baku. Right? And then no matter whether I win either one of those, I'll have to, if I go to Stalingrad, I'll have to fight my way out with limited supply. And if I go to Baku, I'll have to break out and try and save whoever went to Stalingrad. So they're following history, which I don't really like. They should have had enough imagination to say, if this happens, history has been altered. The fight's not at Kharkov. It should be like at Saratov, like a city on the Don, right? Because you're succeeding where the Germans failed. The Germans did not take Moscow, okay? The Germans took Rostov and immediately lost it back to the Soviets. So that maybe that's the next one. I'll have to take Rostov again. But it just seems like they're following history and like, here's the historical problem, fix it. And the campaign game's not giving you any rewards for doing things right. So, all right, I'm Dren608. Until we meet again, stay safe and bye-bye.